inside Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, a good one in the AFC East. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Wilson going to throw right away. We'll get this into the hands of Neighbors.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Giants.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. This one is caught by Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. They'll run with Tracy. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. Olsen Adebo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Here's Smith-Marset. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The tight end Ertz in motion. On play action, Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 6.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The motion man here is McLaurin. Here's Eckler. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He's brought down back at the
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Here's Tress Way now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice, looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Now Russ. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Wilson to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Wilson. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. Wilson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Makes the score Giants 7, Commanders nothing.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Austin Eckler now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Daniels quick to Debo, and he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
A fair catch. Taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Giants offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
And the Giants.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Here's Wilson to throw. Pass complete to Neighbors. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
That's good.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll go back to Eckler here on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he will go all the way. Tebow Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will level things out at 7 apiece. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Emir Smith-Marset now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, Certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game, so it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
The Giants sending out their punter. Important punt here in this tie game late. McCaffrey gonna return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll give it to Eckler on the option. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On 3rd down, here is Eckler. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down. Tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
They run it once more with Eckler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he'll take this one in. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Giants 7.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Eric Gray to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Wilson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
They'll run. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
6-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He'll try to run for it. Now timeout, Giants. That is their second. At the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
It's 4th down.
So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Gray going to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man, that's Slayton. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you just got to catch the ball.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ working his way out left. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Took him just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.